All right, just going to give a few more moments and we'll get started here. All right, welcome to the virtual college fair. This is really important because you're going to get to hear from 6 amazing experts about their institutions and maybe a little bit more about how to transfer to their institutions if you're interested in that. So if you have questions for all of them or one specific panelist, please use the Q&A button that's either located at the top or bottom of your screen. They cannot see you or hear you. So if you are out there in the audience, you have to use the Q&A button to ask a question. They can respond to it verbally if they're presenting, or they can type an answer anytime throughout the 45-minute session. This is actually the only day for this particular fair, but there will be more in the future, so stay tuned. A recording of this is available at StriveScan's website, and I will throw that link in the chat for you. All right, and with time in mind, we're going to get started with the University of North Carolina at Greensboro.
Good evening. Share my screen for you here. My name is Melissa Garrison. I'm a transfer specialist at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. And I'm so thankful that you are tuning in tonight to learn a little bit more about UNCG. We were founded in 1891 as a women's college, so with a unique history. But in 1932, we became among the first 3 institutions to form the University of North Carolina system. We became co-ed in 1963, and by 2017, we were 20,000 students strong. And please take notice, we admit over 1,800 transfer students annually. Why would you choose to join us at UNCG? UNCG is unique because it's a larger size state university with lots of opportunities in different areas of study. But at the same time, it's small enough to offer you opportunities to research as an undergraduate, to be taught by faculty members who are very committed to student success. UNCG is ranked #1 in social mobility, that we participate a lot in hands-on learning, and our motto is service. So our students do log more than 1 million hours of community service work yearly. As I said earlier, you get the benefits of a larger state university, but with a smaller class size, median class size about 25 students. We do have over 700 students involved in undergraduate research. I mentioned student service hours as we connect often with the community. We do in better times have many students studying abroad, and we do have a wonderful honors program at UNCG. You can see some of our largest majors here: business, nursing, psychology, kinesiology, biology, but there's many different areas to explore at UNCG. We're also known for the arts, dance, theater, and music. We have our own art museum in campus. So there's many different areas to explore at UNCG. Our Spartans come from 78 countries and 46 different states. We are in the heart of North Carolina, halfway between the mountains and the beach, on the I-85 corridor, where you can easily go up to DC or down to Atlanta. So it's a wonderful central location. And it's one of the most diverse campuses in the UNC system. And I don't just mean by race and ethnicity, but also by age of student, many different ages on our campus, as well as students coming from large cities and small towns. So I feel like if you find your way to UNCG, you're going to connect with people who have similar interests, but you're also going to get exposed to all different people from all different kinds of backgrounds. We love being in the city of Greensboro. It's the 3rd largest city in North Carolina. And that means it connects you to many different companies in the area where you can intern, places like Wrangler Jeans, Volvo Trucks, Fresh Market. But it's also still green, with about 90 miles of trails and greenways and many things going on downtown. The International Civil Rights Museum is certainly worth a visit. And many concerts downtown, sports opportunities. It's a great place to study and to live. We always want to connect you with our career services and professional development office because it's so important to think about life after you're a Spartan. We can help you with career and professional development. They will help you with resume writing skills, interviewing skills. They bring campus career fairs to our campus. And like I mentioned earlier, many opportunities to do internships and co-ops as well. It's hard to beat the value of a UNCG degree. Our tuition and fees in-state, $7,403 a year. You can see that's below the in-state average and the public average. Transfers are not required to live on campus, but we highly recommend it. And we also have a special learning community for transfers if you're interested. Standard double room is $5,516 and meal plan $3,748. We do offer adult scholarships and we encourage students to file the FAFSA early. As far as transfers are concerned, if you're studying at a two-year school, we accept up to 64 hours, grade C or better, of college transferable work, unlimited number from four-year institutions, but you need to complete at least 31 hours at UNCG to earn a degree. We have a website that will help show you how your credit articulates, but always reach out to one of us in the transfer admissions area if you'd like help with that. If you're ready to join us, we are still accepting applications for fall through July 15th. You can apply through the Common Application or Spartan Link. We do require an application fee, your college transcripts. If you've been in the military transcripts, and we're looking for at least 24 transferable credit hours. If you're an adult student age 21 or older, there may be additional options for you as well. Our deadline's July 15th for fall. We also accept transfers for spring, and we are still accepting applications for summer. We have two terms, May 1 and June 1. Transfers are welcome at either term. And again, my name is Melissa Garrison. I'm a transfer specialist at UNCG. We would love for you to reach us out at any point in your journey to learn more about UNCG and come visit. That is the most important thing you can do. We are doing in-person tours and you have opportunities to come see our campus, which is the most important thing you can do as part of this process. But we'd love to see you join us as a Spartan. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have Virginia Commonwealth University.
Hey, thank you, Christy. Let me share my screen. Good evening. My name is Terrence Jenkins, and I serve as a transfer counselor for Virginia Commonwealth University. Virginia Commonwealth University is centrally located in Virginia's capital city of Richmond. VCU's location provides its students with a unique urban environment and opportunities that may not be available in some of the more remote areas of the state. VCU's two urban campuses, the Monroe Park campus and the Medical College of Virginia campus, house more than 60 undergraduate academic programs. VCU is 2 hours from Washington, D.C., North Carolina, the mountains, and the beach. While VCU is located in the city, there are many opportunities to get close to nature by taking a visit to one of the many local parks or to the James River. If you love the outdoors, the James River provides you with an opportunity to go biking, rafting, hiking, and running. With 8 Fortune 500 companies located in Richmond and over 150 established community partnerships, our students have access to many co-curricular and experiential learning opportunities, such as internships, service learning, community service, and post-graduation employment. VCU has a sizable and diverse student body. At just over 30,000 students, with approximately 23,000 being undergraduate students. 86% of VCU's student body are Virginia residents. 45% of VCU student body are minorities. 101 countries are represented at VCU. The student to faculty ratio is 18:1, and VCU has over 200,000 alumni. And the average class size at VCU is 28. On our two campuses, we offer over 60 undergraduate academic programs. Diverse not only describes our student population, but also our academic offerings. If you have an interest in becoming a screenwriter, our cinema program may pique your interest. If you have an interest in becoming a geographer, our anthropology program may pique your interest. And if you have an interest in the cybersecurity field, our computer science program may pique your interest. Our academic programs are housed within multiple academic divisions, and academic divisions are spread across our two campuses. On the Monroe Park campus, we have the College of Humanities and Sciences, the College of Engineering, the School of Business, the School of Social Work, Wilder School of Government and Public Affairs, the School of the Arts, the School of Education, and VCU's Life Sciences. On the Medical College of Virginia campus, we have the College of Health Professions, the School of Medicine, the School of Nursing, the School of Dentistry, and the School of Pharmacy. We also have an honors college. Students in VCU's honors college receive the best of both worlds. Students gain a small liberal arts college experience while being fully engaged in a large urban university. 2 questions prospective students generally ask: when should I apply to VCU, and what is VCU looking for in a transfer applicant? Depending if you prefer to transfer to VCU for a fall or spring semester, VCU has 2 transfer application priority deadlines. March 15th is the fall semester transfer priority deadline, and we're still accepting applications for fall 2021. November 1st is the spring semester transfer priority deadline. There are some academic programs that have different application deadlines and admission requirements. If you have an interest in our nursing program, the dental hygiene program, clinical laboratory sciences, or clinical radiation sciences program, please visit our website for more information. The competitive transfer profile for priority application review is an applicant who has completed at least 30 semester hours or 45 quarter hours at their former institution and have at least a 2.5 GPA. Please take a screenshot of our contact information. If you have any questions about VCU, applying to VCU, or different academic programs, or you just want to learn a little more about VCU, please feel free to give us a call or send us an email. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the program.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have Liberty University.
Thank you. Hey guys, my name is Amanda and I'm with Liberty University, and I graduated with my degree in business management from Liberty. And we are actually celebrating our 50-year anniversary this year. We were founded in 1971. Go ahead and start my slideshow here. You can see in this picture one of our main academic buildings on campus. We're located in Lynchburg, Virginia, so Central Virginia area. But since we are a private school, there's no difference between in-state or out-of-state tuition for you guys. We are one of the world's largest Christian universities. We have over 300 programs of study that we offer at Liberty, so almost anything you can think of. And on this slide, you'll see the 10 office hours weekly. So that is for our professors. So above and beyond classroom time, if you ever need to make up a test or have any questions, our professors on campus go above and beyond to have those extra office hours for you. We have 15,000 students on campus at Liberty, but our student teacher ratio is 21:1. So your average classroom size will be between 20 and 30 students. I even had a business class as small as 10 students when I was on campus. We also offer some amazing study abroad programs at Liberty, and we have our own law school and med school on campus. So you can see a full list of majors at the website here on the screen. As far as athletics, we have 20 NCAA Division I sports. Our football team won our bowl this year, and our basketball team did make it to March Madness. So really great year for sports for Liberty. And all of your main sports would be Division I, really well scholarships. So if you're looking to transfer out and play sports, Liberty is a great place for that. We also have 40 club teams. So anything that would not be a D1 sport would be a club team, like your esports, gaming, ice hockey, things like that. We also have over 20 intramural sports and over 100 student-led clubs and different societies on campus. So if there's something we don't offer that you're interested in, whether it's a sport or a club, you are able to submit to start your own group on campus as well. As far as dining, we have a lot of great food options on campus, which is really important. So you can see some brands you'll recognize here, like Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Dunkin', Auntie Anne's, and we were ranked in the top 10 for best dining halls this last year in the US. So definitely some great food on campus. The dining hall is all you can eat. So definitely come visit and check that out. And as far as housing, you can see some of the dorm rooms here. We have 3 different styles of housing on campus. And as a transfer student, you could also submit to live off campus. But on campus, we have traditional style dorms, which would be your hall style. We have apartment style dorms. So it feels like you're off campus, but you're on campus. And then we have hotel style, which are pictured here. And as a transfer student, any new students, whether you're a freshman or transfer coming into Liberty, we actually give you first choice and first selection of housing because we want you to feel comfortable with where you're staying on campus. And here in the corner, you can see we have students from 70 different countries and 50 states are represented here on campus. So very diverse campus at Liberty. Some other activities we have a gym that's open almost 24 hours. We do concerts, comedy shows, and different entertainment things throughout the year. We also have in the top left corner, you can see a Snowflex ski slope, which is year round. It's even open during the summer. And we host the Mountain Dew games on campus, which is televised by ESPN. So that's really exciting. And on the right, you can see our convocation, which is kind of like our chapel. So since we're a Christian university, we have that twice a week and we bring in some great speakers for that. Some other things that we offer, we have a College of Applied Studies and Academic Success for peer review, testing, and tutoring. We also have a career center that will link you with different internship opportunities and different grad school opportunities. And once you're nearing graduation, they will really connect you with different employers. We also have our own medical services on campus for counseling and a doctor's office. So as a transfer student, you can go to Liberty's website, liberty.edu/transfer, and look at our North Carolina Community College equivalency guide. So you can go there and no matter which community college you're going to, you can see what your credits will transfer as to Liberty. So it will either transfer completely as that class or as an elective, but each and every credit, because you're in North Carolina, will transfer directly into Liberty. So your steps for admissions, you can do an unofficial transfer consultation, which would be submitting your transcripts, and we'll give you an idea of what will transfer in and maybe what courses you need to take your next semester. You can apply for admissions, which we have rolling admissions at Liberty, so there's no specific application deadline. We'll continue accepting students until our spots are full. And then also submitting your transcripts and documents. So you can see here what documents you will need to submit. So if you're under 22 and transferring in without an associate's, we'll need your college and high school transcripts, a test score, unless you're coming this fall we are test optional. And then we do have an admissions essay. If you are over 22, you will not need to take an SAT, ACT, or CLT. And then if you're transferring in with enough credits for an associate's, we will not need those high school transcripts. So here are some scholarships. We do offer some great transfer scholarships that are available to any student, even if you already have some schooling coming in. So based on your college GPA, you can look on this chart, maybe take a screenshot of that and see what your academic scholarship would be for Liberty. We also have an amazing honors program that you can apply for as a transfer student that comes with an additional $4,000 scholarship. We also, if you're a part of Phi Theta Kappa, we do have a great scholarship for you, which is $1,000 per year. And all of our scholarships are stackable. So you can receive as many of those scholarships from Liberty as possible. We are fully open on campus, so we'd love to have you come visit and take a tour. We do tours every day of the week. We have an event called Experience LU, which is a campus tour, a free lunch, plus you get to tour the academic departments. And And then we have college for a weekend, which is 4 days and 3 nights where you spend the night in the dorms on campus. We do special concerts and sporting events. So that's really your best opportunity to test run campus. You can work out in the gym during that time, talk to students, go attend those classes, talk to the professors. And then we also have a virtual tour option, which I will send you guys the link in the chat box in just a minute. So definitely reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd love to send you a free t-shirt. That is my email, and following us on social media as well is the best way to keep up with what's new on campus. So thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have Campbell University.
Hi, everyone. My name is James Evans. I am the transfer counselor here at Campbell University. Thank you again for having us today. I'm excited to share some great information about Campbell. I'll, of course, talk about our history, some of our premier programs, and then also talk about the admissions process as a transfer student coming into our university. So again, Campbell University, we're located in Eastern North Carolina. We were founded in 1887. And it's a wonderful place to be, a very great community, very tight knit. Here are some of our stats. So just under 4,500 undergrad students. That makes us a middle-sized university. And then we'll also have about 2,000 or so graduate or professional students. What makes Campbell unique is that about 80% of our students are North Carolina residents. And then that's a lot to say for a school here in North Carolina, being a private, 19% out of state and 1% are going to be international. One of our premier programs that we love speaking about here at Campbell is going to be our School of Engineering. We have right now 3 concentrations. So students will come in and do a general engineering degree, but we'll have opportunities to do or concentrate in mechanical, chemical or pharmaceutical engineering, electrical, and we have one that we're looking to add as well. Some say it's going to be civil, but again, that's something that's going to be coming in the near future. One of our other schools that are very important on campus because we look to be innovative through the STEM is going to be biology, our chemistry and physics building. So any student that's interested in health sciences will spend a lot of time here in this building. I would say most students that are applying to the university, again, are looking at this as an option. One of our other premier programs where students are able to do some of their pre-pharmacy work and also PharmD work is in Maddox Hall. Again, a lot of students look to Campbell as one of the front runners here in North Carolina, as we've been competing with some other prominent schools here as pharmacy. So if you're looking into pharmaceutical industry, we'll have pharmaceutical science, PharmD, as I mentioned before, and also clinical research. One of our newer programs on campus is going to be our nursing school. So this opened up in 2016, and from there we've had 2 phenomenal cohorts actually graduate, and right now I think we have a 95% placement rate within for our graduates, within nursing. These are some of the stats for nursing. So clinical rotations are really big for us. First year students classified, of course, as pre-nursing. And then if they have all of the prerequisites, they do have a chance to interview for the nursing program. Again, 100% of them are job seeking after graduation. Right next to that is going to be Jerry Wallace, osteopathic medicine. Here, our facility, very different from an MD, which you normally see. We have a DO, but again, they do a lot of the same practices. What we're looking at is the mind, body, and also spirit. So we're not only going to be looking at the individual, but we're going to be treating the symptoms that they're having. So again, this is what they will be practicing while they're looking to become a DO. One of the other schools that we have on campus that's a great one is going to be Lundy Fetterman School of Business. Here you can see about 9 different tracks within side of our business school. So everything from accounting to econ to finance. We're one of the few schools that actually has a PGM program, and then the only school in the country that has a trust and wealth management program at the undergrad level. One other thing that's really important is we have a 4+1 program also. So students can actually get their undergrad and also graduate degree in 5 years. So in the heart of Raleigh, which is our state capital, we have our law school. So a lot of students are also looking at Campbell, similar to medicine and also pharmacy, into our law school. So we have some great opportunities for that. We have an accelerator program, which you can pair with many degrees here at Campbell, top bar passage in the state of North Carolina, and nationally recognized for mock trial teams. One other thing that's a really big pull, other than location, is also the scholarships that are available for those students that complete a 4-year here at Campbell, 4-year degree, sorry, here at Campbell. One of the things that students really love when they transfer in will be student activities. So currently 100+ student clubs and organizations. We're going to have right now 9 fraternities and sororities here on campus, 4 student outlets. So if you're interested in communication, we'll have a lot of opportunities for news outlets. Right now, 60+ intramural and club sports, and then also 21 Division I sports here at Campbell. Again, this is kind of the list of those campus rec, under campus rec. So 12 fitness opportunities, 40 intramural sports, and again, 20 club sports. These are the list of our Division I sports. Just last season, our golf team, both men and women's, won the Big South. So congratulations to them. And we're again excited for the upcoming sports year. One thing that we love here at Campbell is learning more and growing more in our faith. So here are some of the opportunities that we offer for our students. So again, these are opportunities that are going to be campus-wide that we definitely encourage students to come into as well. One thing that we do pride ourselves on is of course academics. So these are some of our averages inside of our classroom, and also for students that are going to be coming in. Here are the admissions requirements. So it's a free online application. We are rolling admissions. We do require students to present an official transcript. And if you have less than 24 hours earned, we will need your high school transcripts for our admissions process. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, here's our information.
Oh, next we have up Chowan University.
Hello, everyone. Give me just a brief second so I can share my screen. All right, so I'm coming to you today from Chowan University, and we are home of the Hawks. We were founded in 1848 as a women's college. From that point on, we were known as a JUCO, or junior college, up until 1994. We were renamed Chowan University in 2006. And we're located in a very small town in North Carolina, northeastern North Carolina, called Murfreesboro. It's only 10 minutes away from the Virginia border. We have about 1,200 students in altogether at our college. So it's quite small, smaller than most colleges that are on today. Our average class size is 18, and student teacher ratio is 16:1. And of course, this is me. I am Crystal. I am the transfer counselor for Chowan University. I've been working at Chowan for about 3.5 years now. And I just want to take the time right now to just thank you for coming aboard and listening to more information about Chowan. So about us, we are a smaller university, a private institution. We have small class sizes, and When I say that, I mean the 16:1 ratio is our class sizes. But with that, those small class sizes, you get the individualized attention that you need. So your professors don't just know you by face, but they actually know your name. We do not have any TAs or grad assistants at Chowan. All of our professors actually teach their courses. We are a faith-based institution. We're inclusive, and I can definitely say we're dedicated. All of our admissions counselors are really hands-on and prepared and for anything, any questions or anything that you may need. So for the transfer admissions process, the first step you would need to take is to simply apply for admissions. You can retrieve an application online, or if you prefer to have it mailed to us, then I can actually mail you an application, include a pre-postage envelope, and have you mail it to us. There is no fee for our applications. That fee will be waived. Your next step after the application is to submit your college transcripts. We do require that you have at least 12 transferable credit hours in order to be considered a transfer student. We are test optional for 2021. So sometimes we will compare your test scores from previous your high school years if it will help make a difference in what we consider academic merit scholarship. And once we receive all of this, you will receive your admissions decision. So academics, we have over 70 different majors: criminal justice, education, biology, sports science, and business administration is just to name a few. We do provide hands-on learning for our students. So you actually go in the classroom and you learn hands-on. You have that experience for your future job opportunities. And I can say that this does help our students in a sense that they are able to go out in the field and be prepared at their job that they are currently having. We have accomplished alumni all around the world. So from Vice President of the Charlotte Hornets, Talent Scout Atlanta Falcons, FBI agents, graphic designers, assistant DAs, that's just to name a few of our successful alumni. One thing we take pride in at Chowan is our campus ministry program. A lot of times we have mission trips, and those trips allow our campus ministry individuals to travel to different parts of the world. During their travel, they have been to Jerusalem, South Africa, Hawaii, and many more places. We are service-based. We serve the locals in our community as well by participating in food banks. We have something really popular in our area, which is called like the Hereford Gates Relay for Life. And each and every individual from campus ministry and the whole Chowan family will take part in pride in assisting with the Relay for Life on campus. Chowan Cares is another thing that we do. In Chowan Cares, we actually give back to those in need. So not just locally, but all across the country as well. Okay, so student life. Residence life, you're gonna have, transfer students are gonna have the option to stay in what's called White's Crossing. White's Crossing is actually our apartment style residence halls. They are actually located on campus. However, it's further away from campus. So you don't feel like you're right on campus connected with all the other students. So you kind of feel like you have your own privacy. So we have that option for our transfer students. We have secondary, we have a cafeteria and also a sitting area called MERS where you can go and eat. And we have student life events and things of that sort as well. We are, we have 21 NCAA Division II athletic programs. We are affiliated with the CIAA and we're a member of Conference Carolina. We do award you at up to $9,000 for a merit scholarship. Also, our transfer students have the opportunity, if they have a 3.0 GPA or higher, to earn an additional $2,000 scholarship on top of that. You also have the opportunity to attend Scholarship Day and your FAFSA as well. We are accepting visitors on campus. We have visiting hours that are located on the slides provided here. And we have upcoming events that we are welcoming our students to come to campus and visit. Please stay connected with us. We have a Facebook page, Instagram, and also our Twitter. Thank you so much for listening.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have Glenville State College.
All right, let me pull this up.
All right, so hi everyone, my name is Victoria Gum, and I'm currently a senior admissions worker here at Glenville. I'm an education major, and Glenville State was originally founded in 1872 as a state normal school. We then became a teachers college focusing on education for the majority of the time. Therein, education is our longest running degree program that we have. We are located in Gilmer County, West Virginia, which is in the centralmost part of West Virginia. We're about an hour south of Morgantown and an hour north of Charleston. We are surrounded by 7 lakes and a numerous number of natural parks here in the state. So if you love outdoors, we have a great location for you. And in addition to that, we do have a college farm that has 325 acres that students can hunt and fish on, that is designated for any student use. But our natural resource department does help keep that at bay. We have around 1,500 students enrolled, and we have a 17-to-1 student faculty ratio. As you can see here on the screen, these are all of our degree programs. The bolded underlined are just our department heads. We do, for you transfer students, require a high school transcript if you have under 24 hours that you're transferring in, but if you have over that, we don't require a high school transcript for you. Currently, our criminal justice program is ranked #1 in the state and 14th in the nation. And our business program is our most popular degree program on campus. So you can focus on accounting, computer information systems, management, integrated marketing, and sports management. And all of our degree programs do have a higher chance of job placement after graduation. So as you can see here on the screen, we do have some exciting new things coming to campus. Currently, we have graduate programs that we have partnered with Marshall University to accomplish. So with athletic training and accounting, you would do your first 3 years here at Glenville State, and then you would do the next 2 years at Marshall University and graduate in 5 years with your master's degree. And then our pharmacy degree with doctorate with them, you would do your first 4 years here and your next 3 at Marshall and receive your doctorate degree. We do have a Barnes & Noble being put on campus so that you students will have a easier chance of getting all of your textbooks at a lower discounted price for you. We are looking into adding more graduate programs here in the next few upcoming years. So as you can see here, we are a Division II, NCAA Division II, and we are in the Mountain East Conference. On the screen, we have our athletic programs for both men and women. On the background, to the left is our Sue Morris Complex. It's our baseball and softball stadium. It pairs with our indoor training facility. Then we have our I.L. Morris Stadium. That's our football field and track stadium. It's right beside our Waco Center, and our Waco Center houses our basketball, our gymnasium, our wrestling and boxing arenas. We are one of the most dominant athletic schools in our conference. So we're proud of our sports teams and their development. We do have a state-of-the-art weight and conditioning room that is inside our Waco Center, right next door to our gym. So on this screen, you can see our 3 counselors. We have Lexi, Larry, and Ricky. They are here to help you through this process. Anything you need to ask them, you can email, call them at any time. They're always willing to get back with you as soon as they can. So you guys can go ahead and screenshot that information if you need it. Now, what's next for you guys as transfer students? I was a transfer student. I transferred from Fairmont State here my freshman year. So I kind of have went through this process. So what you need to do for us is just go ahead and apply and get in touch with our admissions team. And then if you use the code #GoPioneers, your application will be completely free. We are test optional right now, but we don't have any deadlines for you to apply by. So you can apply at any point in the year, as long as you get us the things that you need sent over, we're more than happy to help you. So our FAFSA does open on October 1st. Here's just some quick information. We are test optional. Here, the cost per semester is for your housing, your meal plans, and your room and board all together. We do have some merit-based scholarships for you guys that are specific to you, and it's based on your academic achievement. So we can award that for you. So I just would really encourage you guys to come visit campus. We do have a virtual tour for you guys, but we do hope to see you soon and in the fall. Thank you.
All right, thank you. If everyone could come back on, turn their cameras back on, starting with the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. All right, awesome. If you could share with our audience live and the people watching the recording, what advice would you give someone going through the transfer process?
I encourage students to reach out to us early. We truly want to help. We can help them in planning transferable coursework, and we will work with you for as long as it takes until you transfer to our campus to make this as smooth as possible. And also visit. There's nothing that's going to be more important than actually touring and putting yourself on the campus that you're interested in.
It's in the same order. So next is Virginia Commonwealth.
Yeah, just to echo a little bit what Melissa from UNC Greensboro said, just to kind of reach out to us early as well too in the transfer process. VCU has a lot of wonderful resources that we do provide applicants in the form of contacting our Office of Admissions, and just we have a wonderful staff that will work with you and make sure you understand the application process. If you have questions about credits that are transferring into VCU, we have a wonderful transfer center that does have advisors that work with you as well.
My recommendation for students would be to get your courses together and send the transcripts in to be evaluated to each school. So apply to multiple schools, make sure you go and visit them, to reiterate what my colleague said, and also get those transcripts evaluated to see what classes you've taken and what they will transfer in as, to see how far along you are in the process.
Sorry, I would say to echo some of the things that the colleague said earlier, make sure that you're looking at kind of the fine print when you're applying to see the specific things that you'll need. And again, remember that Campbell is, of course, a rolling admission school, but some of the other schools may be a little different. And again, make sure that the classes that you are bringing over at least have an equivalency. If not, we'll have an elective class that goes towards that, so that, of course, you can graduate on time.
Okay, my advice for transfer students will be to visit campus. Visiting a college campus is one of the best ways to find out if that place really suits you and fits you. So I recommend that you definitely visit a campus. That way you get that feel to find out if this is really where you want to be.
So my advice for any transfer student, having gone through it myself, you always want to just make sure that you don't purchase your transcripts before you get everything done at the college you're currently at. So once you get everything done, then apply so you don't have to pay that double. And also just kind of going off of everybody, yeah, talk to the admissions counselors, get them to help you in anything and everything that you guys need.
All right, awesome advice from all of our experts, our panelists here. Thank you so much. Thanks to those that were able to watch us live and those of you that are watching this recording. If you are here live with us when you leave, there is a quick survey. We appreciate if you would fill that out for us. There are going to be more sessions in the future, so please sign up for those at StriveScan, and a recording of this and everything in the chat is at StriveScan, and I also threw that in the chat as well. So best of luck to you out there, and thank you again to our experts, to our panelists, and have a good evening.